It's like looking at a little baby and thinking, look at that little baby. You're looking at one single little child. But what does it take to make up that little child? Its fingers, its blood, its muscles, its toning. This time you get to be looking into and knowing every single piece of the Word of the Creator. He is the one that showed me power reading. He showed me that. And it is wonderful. And you're making Dad happy. That's another thing I would like to add to this. You're hearing me say Dad and Daddy and Pop and stuff like that. Do you believe it or not, this Creator, we have put him so far up on the pedestal that he is almost unattainable. And it's not so. He wants to be your Pop. He wants to be Daddy. He wants to be the old geezer upstairs. He wants to be everything to you. He wants you to love him so much you can crawl in his lap and cry. You can stand in front of his feet and stomp your little feet and give a big temper tantrum. And he's Daddy. Humanize the Creator. Does that sound like sacrilege? Believe me, once you start learning how to do it, but you got to understand, he deserves great respect. But humanize him. Make him so human and so perfect, knowing he's so perfect, that you can crawl on his lap and hug him or cuddle next to him. Oh, my brothers and sisters, I don't care if you're Catholic, Protestant, Baptist, Mormon. I don't care if you're Christian, if you're Buddhist, if you're Muslim, if you're Seventh-day Adventist, and believe me, I'm not throwing these. You're this and you're that. I'm just telling you, it doesn't matter if you're Buddhist, if you're Wiccan. It does not matter. Make Dad Dad. He loves us all, and he knows, with the exception of those in true satanic, 100% possessed and given over to Lucifer, that you are all in your own way, trying to reach him. And it's real easy. Make him Daddy. Make him the old man. Make him the one that you can love, and the one that you better expect some spankings for when it comes, because he's perfect. He's better than I am as a father, or was, and I guess am. Certainly better than I am as a grandfather. This dude is something else. This is our Creator I'm talking about. The one that wanted you and wanted your mom and dad and had them to have you. I tell you, love yourself first. Learn, because God made you. That's why you're here. He loves you, and he doesn't care what you're into, what you're doing. He loves you. He has perfect forgiveness. He loves you. Learn to love yourself. Be pleased with the fact that, as bad as you are or been, that Dad brought you here. Dad brought you into this world. Dad wanted your mom and dad and their moms and dads to bring them into the world, to bring you into the world, and on and on and on. And he's using you because he wants somebody else in this world. And you have babies. And that one is wanted just as much as you. This Creator is a great adopter. And you Christians, you know, I speak of being able to fly and do this and do that. And I point out that Christ did this, the greatest medicine man that all creation has ever seen and will ever see. You say, yes, but he was a son of God. And then somewhere down the line I hear you say, you're adopted into God's family. And yet you say it on one hand, and then you slap it down with the other. You say, he's a son of God, therefore that can be done. And then you're saying, I'm a son or daughter of God, but I can't do it because he's a son of God. Listen, you are equal, and you better darn well learn it. You got that? Thank you. Oh, have a good day.